Hello and welcome to Ask the Code Doctor. I am Paul Carafa, your host, the Code Doctor. So let's get started. The topic of today's discussion will be Accela. Accela is a web-based interface program for government agents used to share information across departments, communicate with office staff, field staff, and the public. This program has been used for numerous years by several county and municipal building departments in the state of Florida. Among its many functions, Accela will allow you to submit an application for a building permit, upload plans and specifications for review, request, schedule various types of inspections, upload revisions to your submitted plans, check the status of the plan review, view the approval or disapproval of the scheduled inspections with any notes by the inspector, print out your permit, card, and plans, pay your permit fee, and much, much more. With us in the studio is Carmen Yavis, Permit Service Supervisor for the Polk County Building Division. Carmen has been with the Building Division since June 2005, starting as a radio room operator. Carmen is here to help you navigate through the Accela program by answering some frequently asked questions our customer service staff gets on a daily basis. Welcome, Carmen, and thank you for being with us today. How do I print my permit card?
Okay, so once you're in your permit, you want to make sure that your permit status is inspections. Once you're there, you're going to click at the very top of the screen where it says reports. You're going to click on that, scroll down to permit card. You're going to go ahead and you're going to see the pop-up come up. Once you're in the pop-up, it's going to automatically have your permit card or your permit number. Then you're going to click submit. That's going to go ahead and download an Adobe permit card in Adobe, and then you're going to go ahead and print.
How do I schedule an inspection?
You want to be in your permit. You're going to click on record info. You want to always make sure that your record status is inspections. Click on record info. You're going to scroll down. You're going to go to inspections, click inspections, and then whatever inspection it is that you want to schedule, you're going to go ahead and click actions and then schedule. And then it's going to walk you through the process on how to schedule that inspection.
Oh, that's great. Well, here's the next question. How do I upload items to ACA?
It all depends on how you submitted your permit. So if you submitted your permit electronically, so it's going to go into what we call the plan room. You're going to click on the plan room. You're going to go ahead and click on uploads. And then again, if it says resume on the right-hand side, bottom right-hand side, you can go ahead and click on that. And that's going to walk you through on how to upload the document. If it says plans, then that means that you cannot upload anything. You would have to send it an email and request to open the plan room so you can upload. If it says revisions, then you can click on revisions and it's going to walk you through again how to upload your documents.
Oh, that's very interesting. Well, here's the next question. I uploaded a week or so ago, but it has not been reviewed. What did I do wrong?
So usually that means that the customer didn't complete their submittal. So when you upload your documents, the first thing it does, it validates your documents. So if you're uploading engineered plans, it has to validate the engineer's signature, that it's a digital signature and it's valid, it hasn't been revoked, or the documents haven't been modified. So it'll validate, and then once it's validated, you're going to get a continue button at the bottom left-hand side where you can go ahead and it'll start processing your documents. Once it processes your documents, then you have to click continue again. Once you're there, it'll, if the documents are not named, then you would have to go ahead and name each document that you uploaded. and then you hit continue. Once you hit continue again, it lets you review, and then you click finish. If you did not, if it didn't give you a green bar at the top of the screen, then that means that you have not completed. You know, it's still sitting and submitted, or not submitted, but it's still waiting for you to submit. So if you don't hit that finish button, or if you don't get that green bar at the top of the screen, then the plans examiners or the permit techs do not know that you've uploaded any documentation. When you hit finish and the green bar comes up, the system automatically sends that person a notification letting them know that something was uploaded.
So it's most important for the green.
That green bar has to come up across the top that says you're done. If you're submitting hard copies, but you want to, let's say you want to upload your NOC, or you want to upload your contingency letter, or something that we may need before you can continue, then you would have to click on record info, click on attachments, and then you would go ahead and upload your documents there.
Well, I know that a lot of problems we have is we do not get these NOCs.
Right.
Could you explain what a NOC is?
A notice of commencement is required anytime that you are doing a job that's over $2,500. With an AC changeout is $7,500. But basically it's a form that has to be filled out, signed and notarized by the owner. Then it has to be taken over to the clerk of the courts, get it recorded, and then we need a copy of it so that way we know that it's been done. And then we can go ahead and release your inspections.
Oh, thank you. Any suggestion for address searching?
When you are applying for a permit, less is better. So you always want to put in your street number and your street name. If, for example, your street is Whispering Pines, you have to make sure you put Whispering and Pines. If you put Whispering, it's not going to find your address because it's looking for Whispering Pines. So you have to make sure you put the complete street name. You don't have to put road, you don't have to put the city, you don't have to put the zip code. As long as you put the street number and the street name, complete street name, and click search, the system is programmed to find all the information, like your parcel ID, the owner information, the owner's mailing address, as long as you have that street number and street name.
Very interesting. Well, I have one last question. Where do I locate additional information needed notes in ACA?
So there's, again, there's two ways. If you are submitting hard copies, what we typically do is we put a notice on your permit. So when you, as soon as you go into your permit, you would see the blue bar across the top that says conditions. You click on that and scroll down and all the notes would be at the bottom. You will also find the permit tech's information, or the permit tech's first and last name, or the plans examiner's first and last name. A lot of people like to call in and, you know, find out, ask what's the status of my permit. But in reality, the easiest way would be find out who your plans examiner is or who your permit tech is. Call that person directly, or you can email that person directly. Polk County's emails is the permit techs or the employee's first and last name at polk-county.net. So even if a permit tech is working with a customer at the time and they see that email come up, if they have a chance, they can go ahead and review that email right then and answer it pretty quickly. If you call and leave a voicemail, or if the permit tech has a customer in front of them, they can't answer the phone, so you have to leave a voicemail. And then when the permit tech gets a chance that afternoon to get into her voicemails or his voicemails, then they'll be able to get back with you. Easiest way would be emails, because we can easily respond to an email and, you know, be done with it. But you can call or email the permit tech or the plans examiner. If it's electronically, then you would go into the plan room again. You're going to see across the top, you're going to see record info, plans room, and then pay fees. In the middle, you're going to click on plans room, and then you're going to go to issues. On issues, you're going to see a list of all the notes or comments that a plans examiner may have had for your plans review.
Well, now that you have said that, I have one more question.
Okay.
You said to call the permit tech or plan examiner. Where do I find these phone numbers?
So you would call the front desk, which would be 863-534-6080, and just ask for the permit tech by name. The customer service staff is also, they know how to navigate the system. So if you ask them also what the status is, they can read you what it says or also walk you through on where to go to find that information. So we have a lot of help, and we can assist you. Either the customer service staff can assist you, or they can transfer you to the permit tech directly.
Thank you, Carmen. That was great information.
Thank you for having me.
The Florida Building Code, residential, and other codes can be viewed for free at floridabuilding.org. In closing, I wish to thank you for inviting me into your home.